Selena Gomez drops a mysterious post on Instagram. A line about toxic behavior and emotional abuse that's serious enough to feel personal. She doesn't name anyone, but fans don't need more. They immediately connect the dots to Justin Bieber. The timing makes it electric. It's like she just threw a grenade into the mix, and everyone's scrambling to piece together what's real. Now guess what happens next? Headlines go wild. Hailey Bieber's silence, what would usually calm rumors, sets off even more speculation. Remember when she first shut down talk of beef with Selena? She called it fake drama, something she hated watching unfold. That felt like the end of it. But now, with Selena's post floating in the ether, everything eyes back on Hailey. Why? Won't she respond? Is she hiding something, or is this another case of social media magnifying every pause into a statement? Selena's been trying to steer fans away from nastiness too. After moshing through the mess of criticism and bullying, she publicly asked people to be kind to Hailey. Even though some fans were riotous in their support of Selena, that gave her this protective, graceful vibe. But when she dropped that quote, no warning, no tags, her tone shifted. It felt pointed. People took it as saying, I know what happened. You know what happened. Now, let's sit with that for a bit. Meanwhile, Hailey's energy flickers on the timeline, especially when fans noticed she liked a TikTok mocking Selena and her fiancé, Benny Blanco. She clicked like. That move registered as cold to many, even though she went public before saying there's nothing going on between them. Was it an accident? Was it a message? No matter which side you sit on, it stirred the pot even deeper, and at the center of it all, Justin. He just can't seem to catch a break or keep his tone consistent. This one time, he left a comment on a 17-year-old actress's Instagram that read, I love you. Fans called it creepy. Not flattering, especially when juxtaposed with Hailey. That got saved. And then there was Mother's Day. He posted, love you, moms, but Mother's Day sucks as fuck, then deleted it fast. Oof, that came on Hailey's first Mother's Day as a mom. The internet lost it. Viewed as disrespectful, tone-deaf, maybe even reckless. He's supposed to be the husband, the more present one in that trio, but fans were confused, then angry. Now, outlets say things behind closed doors are serious. Rumors of explosive rows, cold silences, emotional distance. Speculation runs wild that the more Hailey succeeds, the more Justin stalls. Is that jealousy or just growing pains in the spotlight? Either way, the stories don't help calm the fire. They pour gasoline. Some think Justin's creativity has slowed. Others say Hailey's rise in business, like with her Rhode skincare line, is shifting where the balance lies. She steps into her power while he's stuck in reaction mode. That has to sting. For Selena, this whole scene sharpens her image. She always leaned into emotional honesty. She's the one fans believe in saying things people don't say. Now, with this post, she's tucking into the narrative of emotional health, calling out the toxic in a subtle, pointed way. It rides that thin line between vulnerability and strategic timing. Bold enough to avoid direct naming, vague enough to drop. A question in the minds of millions. Justin, on the other hand, is flapping in the wind. His public behavior looks messy, inconsistent, like maybe he's trying but missing the mark. He comes off less grounded and more fragile. The chatter isn't just about what he posts, it's about what that says about where he stands. Fans worry he's unraveling. When your marriage gets whispered about in tabloids and your album release doesn't silence doubts, people notice. Hailey, in contrast, stands calm amid chaos, or tries. She's built this business-savvy, poised brand. Yet when that happened, even she couldn't avoid scrutiny. Still, most fans see her as the steady one. Even when the gossip heights peak, she looks collected. Her responses don't inflame. She just moves forward. Whether or not that silence speaks louder than words, she plays it in control. Online, the fan universe explodes. On Reddit, the messaging threads bend under debates. One fan argued it's not the women who are problematic. Justin's the erratic one, they wrote. Other threads split into Team Selena, convinced of emotional abuse and pointing fingers. Then there's Team Hailey, calling Selena a drama queen stirring ghosts. And you have the neutrals, like peacemakers begging for basic kindness and telling people, is this really worth losing friends over? Here's where it gets scarier. Toxic fandom starts to show its teeth. Fan groups take sides like armies. Conventions explode. Even music platforms clash over trending terms. The digital world doesn't forget. Even a small detail, someone liking something, posting a comment, becomes launching point for endless threads. The noise outweighs the nuance. Now, imagine where this could go next. Selena might decide to lean into her messaging on healing, maybe share a story, a campaign, something more public. That would reinforce her as the voice of emotional truth, the one willing to say the hard stuff. Meanwhile, Hailey stays out of it, focusing on her career and showing she isn't rattled by gossip. Justin, if he plans to salvage this, needs to show up. with an apology, a song, something that speaks beyond social media blunders. The rumors about his marriage and his career hang in the air, and unless he becomes intentional, they'll only echo. And if that drama turns toxic fan energy into action, like platforms stepping in or influencers calling it out, we're waiting for that crossover. Or maybe it goes toward an unexpected closure. Selena and Hailey face the storm, talk it out, bury the drama, choose solidarity. That would flip the story on its head. But for now, the puzzle pieces are scattered. We're watching every move, and one deleted post, one cryptic quote could flip the entire script in minutes. The energy online hasn't cooled down for a second. Every time Selena posts anything now, whether it's about music, her makeup brand, or even a random sunset, fans dig for hidden meaning. They're dissecting her captions, zooming in on her photos, and connecting dots that may or may not be there. It's gotten to a point where even neutral posts feel like they're part of a bigger chess game. Some believe she's playing it smart, using subtlety to keep her voice in the conversation without coming off as petty. Others think she's done with being silent and wants her truth out there, piece by piece. Hailey's been quieter than ever. No cryptic posts, no reaction videos, no subtle digs, at least not in plain sight. People close to her say she's been spending more time focusing on work behind the scenes, expanding Rhode's product line, and tightening her circle. But here's the twist. The lack of response is starting to be read as a response. In celebrity culture, saying nothing can speak volumes, and in this case, fans are interpreting it as either quiet confidence or silent resentment. Justin, though, is the wild card. He's been spotted in public looking tense, sometimes detached, other times overly performative. Paparazzi shots show him walking ahead of Hailey, rarely holding her hand lately, which is a sharp contrast to the loved-up image they used to project. In the age of social media, even body language is currency, and his looks of distraction are being turned into viral theories. One clip of him seemingly ignoring Hailey during a public appearance racked up millions of views, with captions claiming it proves trouble is brewing. Behind the scenes, whispers paint a picture of long nights apart and tensions that flare over even the smallest things. Those close to the situation say Justin feels misunderstood and weighed down by pressure, while Hailey's patience is running thin. Most celebrity couples keep issues private, but with the history linking Justin, Hailey, and Selena, every tiny crack in the marriage turns into front-page drama. Selena, on the other hand, seems to be riding the wave. Without even engaging directly, her follower count is climbing. Her name trends almost daily, and her projects are benefiting from the extra spotlight. By keeping her words vague yet intriguing, she manages to dodge backlash while keeping public curiosity. PR watchers say this controlled mystery might be one of her smartest moves yet. The fascination runs deeper than ordinary gossip. This is about history, past betrayals, and how fast public opinion can turn. Justin's been in hot water before. Hailey has faced claims of copying Selena, and Selena's endured endless links to her ex. That baggage is now center stage again. Fan theories are spiraling. Some say Justin still has feelings for Selena, others believe Hailey's holding secrets of her own, and a few even claim Selena timed her post to overshadow a Rhode launch. What happens next could shift the narrative. If Justin and Hailey appear close in public, it might silence the breakup rumors. For now, if they seem distant, expect the internet to erupt. Selena's next interview could also spark another round of headlines with just a single reaction. 1. Things clear. Their stories are too tangled to fully break apart. All it takes is one post, one like, or one slip for the cycle to begin again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates.